All right, so here's what I'm walking you through today. I'm going to walk you through the entire Facebook ad setup for pest control, the campaign structure, ad creatives, landing page, follow-up automation that actually turns leads into booked jobs. I'm literally going to go through all of it for you. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to launch a $50 a day campaign that books real jobs and not leads that ghost you. So a quick background on me, I run SSG Marketing. We do Facebook ads and lead generation for local service businesses, pest control, HVAC, electrical, waste disposal, garbage can cleaning, all that good stuff. We manage over 6 figures in ad spend across multiple pest control companies and waste management companies, HVAC, all that good stuff. All right, delete that part. We manage over 6 figures a month in ad spend across multiple local service companies, and I'm going to show you exactly what's working right now in 2026. So let's get into it. So before we touch any of the ad setup, let me explain why Facebook and not Google. Google Ads captures demand. Sometimes someone's going to type in pest control near me, your ad's going to show up, they're going to click your link, and that's great, but there's a problem there. There's a ceiling with all that demand because only so many people search for pest control in your city every single month, and it varies from month to month. And every other company is bidding on those same keywords. So the average cost per lead on Google for home services is about $50, 50 to 70. In some markets, it's over $100. The good thing about Facebook is Facebook creates demand. So you're showing ads to homeowners in your service area who haven't searched for pest control yet, but they've got ants in their kitchen, roaches in their garbage, spiders in their basement. They just really haven't picked up the phone yet. So your ad changes that. And it puts you in front of them before your competitor even shows up, before they even have a chance to search. Ideally, you run both, but I would start with Facebook. The pest control industry is a $28.5 billion market with over 33,000 companies, and most of them are fighting for the same Google keywords. Facebook lets you reach 95% of that untapped market. One of my clients gets a 5x rise every single week. So he's spending $10K and he's returning $50K in annual contract revenue every single week. So I'm going to break down the setup right now. So first you're going to set up your campaign and you're going to give yourself a $50 a day total budget to start. If you have more money to spend, then I would start it at $100 a day for each service area that you're running it in. And then at set 1, you're going to put pesticide interest, people who are searching to actively kill bugs and all that good stuff. At set number 2 is you're going to put pest interests, so people who are interested in certain pests and things like that. Ad set number 3 is your re-engagement campaign, and this is what sets us apart. So you're going to be retargeting people who visit your Instagram page, people who visit your website, and people who visit your Facebook page. All these people who do some sort of interaction with you, we are going to be retargeting them. And then we're going to run pest-specific ads. So we're going to run them for cockroaches, for spiders, for rats, ants, mites, termites, mosquitoes, all that stuff. And it all depends on seasonality. The best performer that we see mainly is our cockroaches because those are a nuisance and we can get rid of those pretty easily. They consistently deliver us leads under $10. But obviously it's all seasonality, so when general pest season comes, those are the ones that we're going to be running: our spiders, our ants, our mice, and mosquitoes, and all that good stuff. So most people are overthinking the creative. We're mainly running static images right now for my clients who are spending $10K a week. Yes, videos do work great, and I know it sounds counterintuitive from everything that you've heard, but we've tested it across multiple accounts. And the clean image of a pest, and then a bold text overlay, and your offer, and that's really all you need to get people to submit their information. So line 1, you want it to say, are you seeing cockroaches in Dallas? Still dealing with cockroaches after your do-it-yourself treatment. Line 2 is most homeowners don't realize that cockroaches means that bigger problem. Line 3 is the solution. We get rid of cockroaches with a treatment type. All right, delete that part. Number 3 is the solution. So we get rid of cockroaches for $67 guaranteed. That's what's going to get your people to respond to this ad, is that $67 initial treatment. Those are the type of things that get people to click your ad and to get you leads cheap. But how do we actually make money? Because we're not just going to collect $67. Obviously, it costs us more to do that anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell the annual contract on the back end just to make sure that they don't get those bugs in their house anymore. And that's basically it. So it's nothing super fancy, no storytelling. It's pretty direct, specific, and urgent. And you can use AI to create these as well. You just need to make them look real and look professional as well. So I always like to test this specifically for every single different area that we run this on a lead form versus a landing page. So the lead form is the clear winner in my opinion. We get 40% more leads on average. Yes, some of those are out of service area leads, but the main thing here is that we're getting more leads. And why is that important? So yes, we are getting more unqualified leads, but at the same time, we're getting more qualified leads than what we would do sending them to a landing page. We do get more qualified leads on the landing page, but let me break it down like this. Let's say we got 100 leads on the landing page and we got 100 leads on the lead form. Sorry, scratch that out. I'm going to create the analogy better. So let's say we got 200 leads on the lead ad form and 50 of them were unqualified. That means 150 of them were qualified in our service area and bugs that we can service. And the landing page returned 100 leads and 80 of them were qualified and 20 were unqualified. Which one's the winner? The winner is the lead ad form because you're getting more qualified leads. Yes, you're getting more unqualified as well, but the more qualified leads gives you more opportunity to close and more opportunities to make money. So after that, we implement the 30-second follow-up system where the lead submits their initial inquiry. We send an auto text to them instantly asking them if they're wanting to get the service done, when they're wanting to get the service done, things like that. And then we're also delivering an email to them as well with more information and providing more value. At the same time, we're sending text messages and round robins to our reps so that they call them within 15 minutes. 15 minutes is the max. Ideally, we call them within the 30 seconds as well. So when we do all of this between 1 minute versus a 30-minute average response time, the conversion rate goes up by 391%. So every 4 leads out of 10 closes like this when we consistently do this. Because 78% of first responders win, especially in pest control. They want their service taken care of and they want it done now. They want the bugs out of their house. So they're just going to go with who calls them first. So here are 5 mistakes that you need to avoid when you're setting this up yourself as well. You need to not run just generic ads, not pest-specific. You need to not run generic ads. Yes, you can run a couple generic ads, but the main chunk of them need to be pest-specific. Your cockroach ad should look nothing like your termite ad, and so on and so forth. You can run one general pest ad. That's what I would say. But we see the best results when you do a bug-specific ad. If you're going to go the landing page route, you should never send them to a home page. You should use a dedicated lead form or a landing page specific to that bug. So if they click on the ad that is for cockroaches, it should take them to a cockroach-specific ad, and so on and so forth. Same thing with ants. Same thing with general pest. You shouldn't have any sort of discrepancy or just have one landing page. It needs to be specific to their problem, to what ad they clicked on. A lot of people just rely on manual follow-up and human error with their sales teams as well. If you don't have any follow-up automations, then you're going to lose a bunch of leads. You're also going to be judging these leads too early. You need to allow at least 2 weeks before evaluating performance, ideally even a month or so to evaluate the performance of your campaigns. So you just need to let everything run, say, hey, I'm going to burn this money. If it doesn't work, that's okay. I'm going to live without these $50 a day for these 2 weeks and see what happens. Number 5 is you're not going to track anything. You need to track things. You need to track your revenue. You need to track the cost per lead. You need to track the leads. You need to track your costs, how much it costs you to acquire a customer as well. Those are the 4 things you need to track. Because you can't optimize and you can't do better if you don't track any of these numbers. So there's the complete setup for you. $50 a day, pest-specific targeting, lead ad forms with qualifying questions, automated follow-up system in 30 seconds, and tracking with full visibility for every single dollar that's spent. So if you're a pest control owner and you want us to build this entire system for you, from the ads to the landing pages to the automations to the tracking, we literally do all of that for you. And we guarantee the results too. So if we don't produce you a 2.5 return on your ad spend, then you're not going to pay us a thing. I'll drop my link in the description to book a call with me, and I'll walk you through exactly what this looks like for your market, your service area, and your budget as well. So if you like this video, hit subscribe. There's going to be 2 new videos every single week breaking down exactly what's working for local service businesses right now. They're going to be real campaigns with my real clients and real numbers. So